Okay, hello all. Okay, we're back. So, I saw something earlier that somewhat really got me going and got me a little bit mad. So this is why it's for. So, it was about anime look the four letter word the L word. So, um, it got me like, okay, for one, why do people care when fiction when a character doesn't exist? Yo, yo, it just it just gets me mostly going. Cause the certain person looks, this way, you know. Oh, you're wrong, yada yada yada. But it's like the character doesn't exist. As long as you're not, going out to the real world, and sitting there, doing things you definitely should not be freaking doing at all, that that uh that definitely you should get go to jail for if you do that. But it's like, if you're not doing that, if you're not doing that stuff out in the real world, what you do in your own freaking time, is you. It you know it. I mean, I mean, this the same way, quite frankly, how I feel about shorticons. With people that they like shorticons. Hey, as long as you do that shit, what you want to do behind fucking closed doors, you don't do that shit in real life. Personally, that's you. I mean, maybe I'm fucking sick in the head, you know. Yeah, that's probably it. I'm probably seriously fucking sick in the head. Mm, mm, mm. You know, maybe that's it. Maybe that's clearly honestly, you know, I I'm probably way too sick. That has to be it. I'm probably way too sick in the head. I can't be saved and shit like that. You know. Mm, mm, but but quite frank, but quite frank, I would love for y'all to, quite frank, okay, to look up your favorite waifu or husbando, or quite frank, any of your favorite characters that that you would, like and all that stuff, that I probably ask for a date, God, if 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 I I I would say, if quite, and this is a big if now, if if you got the chance to ask that person out, or spend a day with them, or whatever. Look at that person's age. Tell me, quite frank, are you a sick person too? Because quite frank, I know damn well I am. I know damn well I am. But quite frank, um, this see, it quite it just it okay. It just it I can't okay. I can't really get as mad as I was in my first freaking video. In my first freaking video. I mean, because I somewhat calmed down a little bit, but I'm still it's still there, because it just gets me. It's like you can't, okay, any character wise, you can't love, okay, you can't simp over, or quite well, you can do that. Let me change it. You can simp over, and you can simp over and drool over, any anime character you want. But it's like, okay, it's like uh if you put like the wrong freaking character out there, people gonna say, "Oh, oh, God forbid, you like this, you know, g- God forbid you like her. Though, quite frank, I love her. Quite frank, um, uh, uh, she, this, quite frank, she was the best part of the anime. Um, what was I forgot. It's something with science. I forgot what's it's it's hold up. It's something with science. It's it's science can't or it hold up. What the hell's called? I almost want to look it up, but I don't want to. Um, but anywho, um, anyway, what I was saying, she's the best part of the freaking anime. Her relationship with the blonde haired guy, quite frank. Um, but anyway, and it's quite funny because guess why? She's old. She's older. She's 24. She's actually 24. But people will say, "Oh, you're wrong. You know, you're the p word." But but when they see her, you know, oh, sorry, sir, sorry, sir, sorry, that does not work either. She looks, she looks over 18. Hell, how tall she is, quite frank, how tall she is. She looks over freaking 20. She looks over freaking 20. Sorry, sir, no. Sorry, we can't have, we can't have that here. You know, it, you know, quite frank, it just, quite frank, it just gets me. It just gets me. I mean, it's it just really, it gets me. I don't know. It gets me that we're putting standards and shit on fictional characters, on characters that does not exist, but just because they look a certain way, it's, oh, sorry, no, we can't, sorry, you can't. I mean, sorry, you can't, you know feel, so you can't, you can't, okay, you can feel a certain way, but if if you go past a certain way, oh no, you're bad, dirty, disgusting p word. you know it's sad that that's where we're at, with anime. And quite frank, people want to say, oh, it's tourist and shit like that. Yeah, okay, it probably is tourist. Them tourists coming around, but at the same time, you know excuse me, you know at the same time, people want to say, oh, it's probably, people, excuse me, it's good to have morals and all that. We don't have, I'm just gonna say it straight, quite frank. Most people really, we don't have morals. We don't have morals. It's just, it's just bull crap. It's just bull crap. To make everybody look, to make everybody feel good and all that bullshit. But oh, quite frank, who, you know, who am I? Who am I? Quite frank, I'm just a dumbass at this point. So, on YouTube, you know, somewhat ranting about something, about something, that probably no one really freaking cares about. So, um, quite frank, uh, I'm just gonna cut it here. I mean, I would, I would go back to the other to the other video and probably cut it, and just to have the, the flair and all that bull crap, girlfriend. I don't even. That's too much. That's too much freaking work. So, what? This is just gonna be it right here. Um, quite frank. I mean, I should, I should do it, but I'm not going to. This is how I feel, quite frank, a little bit. Over the four-letter word of of the 4 letter word of people over 1,000 and shit like that. It doesn't hurt any damn body. They're fictional freaking characters, so you like him, you like him, whatever. That's just me. As long as you don't go out there freaking do it, you don't do all that bullshit. In the real world, that's you. Just kick that shit. At arm's length. And other than that, you ain't hurt. You ain't hurt. As long as you ain't fucking hurt no damn body, and and doing some degenerate shit like that. You know, going about your fucking business. You know, I mean that's just me. But I mean, who knows? I mean, again, I'm probably a sick motherfucker, so maybe want to check my fucking hard drives, whatever, and all that bullshit. But that's just me. But who knows? But anyhow, I'll see y'all the fucking later, whatever. For which for nines later on today or whatever. But anyhow, thank you for coming. Like if you don't mind, whatever. Like, share. Talk. Talk about in the comment section, whatever. All that shit. I could be fucking wrong. But that's how it is. But anyhow, I'll see you all later.